Hey guys, it's Jax and Wild here. Today we are back on Cavecraft for some more epic building in this fairyland.
We are going to be adding a turret and some walls to this castle. We've got quite a lot built, but we've got a fair bit to go to really bring this castle to life. So let's get working.
Woot, let's grab materials and get going. We are going to start with just like adding an extra layer of this stone brick going up right around the entire sort of base of this build here.
And I'm also going to be going up 2 blocks on top of this turret here and adding in some Crinoline and Merlin type textures with the stone brick before I get adding in some sandstone, as we have that going all the way along this build and it ties the whole thing together. We want each of the turrets to have a little bit of unique flair, but all feel part of the same castle here.
So I'm adding in that Crinoline and Merlin sort of texture as well, going along this little bottom wall here. And I will go up.
2,
Let's start
3,
here,
4,
and I'm going to
5. And then I need to have a window in the center here, which is 3 high. 1, 2, 3.
Like that.
With some amethyst. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. I absolutely love the color palette of this build, JJ.
Oh, yes.
With the kind of neutral colors and then the pops of color on top of that.
Now, one thing you guys may notice is that with a lot of castle builds, you have walls that are 3 blocks thick. This allows for a walking space on top. Now, our castle doesn't actually have a wall of 3 blocks thick, but what we've done instead of that is sort of extended out. Oh, I was about to hop up there, Wild. We've just extended out the walls here when it gets up to the top, so we sort of have a visual of a walking space, even though we actually can't walk through there. But we get that visual of being able to sort of imagine archers up there defending the castle, don't we, Wild?
Yes, and also it adds dimension to the wall as it bumps out when you look from underneath.
Let's have a look at this. Dimension.
You can see the dimension. And we've gone with the 1 block wide walls instead of wider walls because with the scale of the build, if we had wider walls, they would look out of proportion with the actual turrets.
Yes. Okay,
right,
so I just need to get some regular sandstone. I'm moving on.
I need to go up.
Mix some of this. So let's get some.
1, 2, 3.
Some sandstone slabs and stairs. And we also need some
2,
slabs.
3.
Yes, we do. And we need some regular sandstone, and then we need some smooth sandstone slabs and stairs.
Ooh,
Boom.
Many different types of blocks you're building with there, JJ.
And it's very annoying because it's so hard to tell the difference between smooth and unsmooth sandstone. Is that okay? Those are both the same here.
Oh yes, when you're looking from underneath, it can be underneath or above. It can be rather.
Oh, I mean in your hotbar as well.
Well, yeah, I guess if you're not paying attention, the texture is kind of hard to see.
Yes.
But having that bit of texture in this bit of the build really kind of defines the shape, because if you have sandstone, the smooth sandstone right next to each other, you kind of lose some of the dimension because it's got such a flat texture to it. So mixing in that the textured sandstone on those Crinoline and Merlin sections makes them pop.
Of course. And there we go. Let's swap it up here and go with a sandstone stair, and then over here we need to place a like that maybe.
Looking good, JJ. Looking good. The turret that I'm working on here is actually a much shorter turret than what we have on the rest of the build, because it is a smaller diameter, and so to be in proportion, it needs to be smaller height-wise as well.
And it sort of really makes those big turrets that are surrounding the gate really pop out and stand out as well.
It does. It does make a feature of them.
But we're doing this, and we're basically replicating this, but we're doing it on a curve, which makes it just a little bit tricky. So we have 3 there, then a corner here where it's like 1, 2, 3. Oh, I fell. Oh my goodness, I almost fell and died. Let's get back up to the top. Oop.
Oh dear, JJ. You can walk up the pretty floating walkway.
I'm back up at the top here, on top of my wall,
Welcome,
right where
JJ.
I belong. We'll place a sandstone here, and I believe there is a stair going right here. We'll place smooth here because we've got a sandstone block.
They
place
do
this is-
say variety is the spice of life, and variety of sandstone is also the spice of life.
Yes.
I'm working on the flower now.
Oh, very nice.
So, a bit of variety with the building going on here.
Cool,
so I'm
cool.
using some pink, and I'm using pink wool, terracotta, and concrete.
Now this changes up a little bit. We're going to place some smooth and then some smooth sandstone. Yeah, that's a bit of a tricky thing to say quickly. Smooth sandstone. Smooth sandstone.
Yes, it is rather a tongue twister, isn't it, JJ?
Is. Just go.
Now this flower does need to be a little bit smaller because of the size of the turret here. But we still want it to
That
have
lovely
those
flower.
individual petal shapes, and we're using the different colors to define the shape of the petal. So I've got
Like
this
shading.
darker, yeah, exactly. I've got the darker terracotta in the center of the flower. And now I need to come up another layer here, using the pink wool on the edges.
Right, I'm
And
trying to
then
get a
I'm
view of
using
this.
some-
See if I can get
Oh yes, I'm
fire
using some
rockets.
pink terracotta at the very top. And I can just
Look
put
at
in
this.
these a few corner ones. Now I need to grab out some
Oh, look
green
at this.
using
Also, can I
lime
just point out
wool
that
and concrete.
the varying sort of the heights makes it look more natural and magical. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, yes, it does,
in modern
JJ.
buildings, we have lots of square things, but in these sort of natural builds, it's wonky, but in a natural way. A good natural
Yes,
way.
it is. It's an organic shape, and
Organic
that is what
wonk.
we want. Okay, so I need to come up. I need to come up here on each of the front faces and not the corners. Then I'll place one in here. And I need to create the little curve at the top. So that one's going that direction. So I want this to go the opposite direction to the top of the flower of the turret next to it.
Yes, very, very interesting curves. And I'm just also having a look at the wall. We've got the start of that wall. I have to replicate this on the other side though. So, but I'll finish this first side. I'll finish this off first so we can get a view of this. We'll place
Oh,
some
very cute.
slabs, block and slab. Then we can get a full sort of frontal view of all of this.
It's looking good, JJ. I love how all of the walls really connect the castle up, and it makes it feel very grand.
Yeah, let's have a look at
Although
this.
I do need to add a bit of decoration
That's a
to
bit of
these
a terrible
windows, as
view.
they're rather flat.
Flowers
So
breaking.
let's see.
Ah, look
We're
at
going
that.
to need
What am I missing? I'm missing.
stone brick.
What? I'm missing the
and
amethyst. I don't have that on me. I'll have to grab that. That's what I was missing. I was like, this wall
Ooh,
isn't
shiny
sparkly
amethyst.
enough.
No, it's not sparkly enough. Not by a
Other
long
pretty
shot,
things.
JJ.
Amethyst. All the different types of amethyst. Okay.
I'm using some large amethyst crystals here to decorate my windows.
And I'm using some sort of variating ones.
A mixture of all the different amethyst crystals.
A big one, then a small one, then another medium one there. So now it is sparkly enough. Sparkly and beautiful. Like this amethyst
It
plant.
is sparkly. Oh,
look
amethyst
at
is
this.
definitely one of the most magical blocks added into Minecraft recently.
Really quite tricky.
I can't think of anything more
view of this.
magical.
Oh, maybe this fairy kingdom world, maybe?
Oh, well, that's true. Although that's not just one block. That is a lot of
True.
blocks masterfully placed by the Cavecrafters.
Very true. This is looking fantastic. I have to replicate this on the other side now. It's basically a direct copy, but just flipped and rotated and twisted. Twist and shout, twist and shout.
And
Come on,
squished in
not
just a
broken
bit
now.
for the slightly smaller curve
Yes.
of the back. That's an important thing to keep in mind
Yes.
when building curves, is that the interior side has a smaller amount of blocks compared to the outside. Hang on, the outside has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 blocks, and the inside has 2, 4, 6, 8 blocks.
8 blocks.
So that's
Two
2
less.
blocks less, which can make a big difference when you're making designs. So you have to keep that in mind.
Yes, but we're going to have the same sort of principle when building this with the
Exactly.
Well,
Arches and crystals.
bit harder to see on the curve because it's a curve, but we have these sort of little sections that we place in a 3-block wall, and this wall here is a perfect example of that. And what we've done is we've put that onto this wall here, but made it all curvy to fit in with the curvature of the wall. So to curve a whole lot in that sentence. So let's get working on that.
You certainly did.
Let me try and get up here first. I'm gonna have to use a fly. Try and fly up there. And we can get working
Use a
on it.
fly.
Use a fly.
A little fly lift.
A little fly lift.
You could have a little fly on a lead because you are a fairy-sized person
Am I?
compared to this castle at least.
Oh yes, compared to this
And he
castle.
could be like a little helicopter, JJ.
Oh, good idea, good idea. So we finished that wall off, that part of the wall we were working on with the turret, but we'll have a look at that
and we
in
added
a
some
bit.
flowers to the turret
we
as well,
did.
JJ.
But we'll have a look at that in a bit when we've finished this gate we are now working on as well. Because we're working on this gate here because we've got this open space which has been here for a little while, but we don't want that anymore. We want to fill
We want
this
to finish it off, and we need a magical gate to go with this magical castle.
Oh, of
and
course.
so the gate itself is actually going to be made out of amethyst. And it is going to be one sparkly masterpiece, JJ.
Oh, it is, definitely. It's going to be amazing.
I have
Gonna be
been
so
very
glistening in the
excited
sun.
about adding this. It is going to glisten in the sun. Oh,
Okay,
we've
we've got
joined
this
up
here.
our wall. Okay, that means
There.
that I can probably get adding in the gate, right?
I
Right,
would
hang
say
on.
so,
How
Wild. I
about-
would say so.
How about I help put in the back of this section here? I don't have any of the
What
of
are you looking
the
for?
smooth stuff. I mean
you
the
go, Bob.
non-smooth
Oh,
stuff.
no, here, I'll give you some. I'll give you some.
Thank you, thank you. I'll put
some
in a
blocks.
few
That
stairs.
should be enough. Hopefully.
Thank you. Let's place in these stairs. So I need to come
Go on
to
into
over
F5 mode to
before I
check it.
place this one.
Good.
Let me
Like that.
grab this.
Like this. And boom.
And one here.
Now,
And I don't have any cobble, JJ, so you'll have to place in that.
I don't have any cobble either. We need cobble. Wild.
Not cobble. Cobble's sandstone.
What is cobble? Do you mean regular sandstone?
Yeah, cobbled sandstone.
Where do you want me to place it?
Just fill in the rest. You know, we gotta create these arches.
Oh yes, okay. So
Oh, these have to be stairs. Wait
yes,
a
they
minute.
have to be stairs. Hey, Wild.
So-
How about I give you this? Because I just realized on this part of the wall over there. Here, Wild. Here's some cobbled sandstone, as you call it. So
Yes,
with this turrets, we need to alternate these and change them up a little bit. So we put a bit of smooth. I forgot to do this. I forgot to put in some different sort of mixture here. So on the other
Oh
turret,
yes,
so
on
I'll
the
have to-
crenels and merlin.
on the kernels and melons on the other wall. So I'll have to go and do that in just a jiffy.
That is a good point, JJ. That makes a big difference. We don't want to miss out on that. Thank
No.
you for the cobbled sandstone.
No problem, Wild. Like that. There we go. Look at that.
Cobbled
Fantastic.
sandstone here,
Cobbled
and
sandstone.
cobbled sandstone there. And another
And
one here.
Do you want to put
And
one
now
here?
for some stairs.
Place
some
a smooth one there.
Stair stone.
Like that.
Do you like that, JJ?
I do.
Cobbled stair stone?
Oh, no, actually, no, I don't like that. That's terrible.
Oh, you
I hate
lied
that.
to me, JJ.
I thought you said. I thought you meant, do you
rude.
like that to the build? Because I love the build. I'm not sure. Ow! I'm not sure if I'm the biggest fan of your terrible jokes. I only make good jokes, so
Oh,
you know.
really now?
Yes,
well,
really.
I'm not sure about that, JJ.
Okay, I'm just doing a bit of a fly around to place in this amethyst here. Look at the epic parkour. I'm now on 1 heart. I almost died.
Parkour! Parkour bear.
And hold on. Have we done this side now?
Is it done?
You've tremendously messed up somehow. Hold on.
What do you mean?
You've missed a slab.
Oh,
It looks
well, I wouldn't-
very tall.
Look,
It looks very.
I wouldn't say it's tremendous.
Oh, that was
You
tremendous.
see, that was a tremendous mistake.
Well, let's fix that. And also, we're missing in some sandstone walls in the corners here. I forgot to grab those.
We are. But JJ, I'm so excited to add this gate.
Well, we'll work on that. I just got to get my stuff, and you just broke my way up.
Oh, here.
Thank you, Rob.
Have some scaffolding.
Thank
You
you.
get your things, and I am going to go get some more food.
Amethyst.
Gate
Where does this
time.
amethyst go? This amethyst goes one back
1,
here.
2, 3, 4.
My side is
5.
going to be
Oh,
closed here. And wild side is going to be
side.
appearing as opened. So we're doing that by
Yes,
sort of
that way we
bringing
have
Dragonly
a-
back.
And it means we also have a little way to get into our castle, which is very important.
Does.
Now we're using levers here for handles.
That's the wrong spot.
And then, the signs that we're putting in here like this are kind of like the kind of the banding that would have held together our amethyst door if we
Oh
were
no,
to
Wild.
actually build
We
it.
put in our
And
door
it is
too
good
late.
detail. What do you mean, JJ?
There's intruders.
Ooh,
I don't have any
that-
weapons. I think we should just leave
I
them
got
in
a
there.
pickaxe.
How many are there? How many are there? Oh,
There's
they've
only
seen us.
3.
They've seen us. They've seen us. Hold on, wait, let me just eat this. Let me eat this. Are we ready? Ready? Pickaxe warriors.
Why are you
Okay, let's go. There's only 2. No, there's 3. Okay, we got this, Wild. We got this. Pickaxe warriors. Get him.
Pickaxe
Get
warriors.
them, Wild. Get them. Oh, yeah.
We'll have to beat them quickly before it gets dark, JJ, and then they bring in reinforcements. Oh, I need milk.
Wild, I'm on 3. I'm on 3 hearts. Oh my goodness.
I got you, JJ. I can do this. I'm
Let's
a
go.
supreme
Let's go.
pickaxe
Let's go.
warrior.
Oh yeah.
Woohoo!
Look at that. We are pros, guys.
We gotta eat. We gotta get some milk, and then I think we need to
And-
take a look at this
Yes,
beautiful
with
castle.
some Jack's cam shots. Oh, that looks.
JJ.
Oh my goodness, Wild. That looks so cool.
I really like this build. This is just it's so pretty and magical and
It really
just
is.
a happy place to be. And this
with
whole
those
fairy kingdom is really
And with that shaders, oh, it looks fantastic. Now,
really
Wild,
brings out all the dimension we built into this build.
It does. But where'd you go? There you are. But
Hi,
on
JJ.
that note, guys, with this wonderful with Wild flying crazily behind us and dying, that is gonna be the end. End of this video, guys. We hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and remember to subscribe if you are new, and we'll see you guys later. And remember, stay carbonated.